Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, there's nothing better than Saturday afternoon basketball in the capital city, and this afternoon we have got a matinee for you as the Fargo Shanley Deacons making their way back home after a game last night in Dickinson. Well, they've stopped to take on their counterpart, the St. Mary Saints, here at Tony Wald Court on the campus of St. Mary's Central High School. Hi, good afternoon, basketball fans. Scott Woodmansey alongside Chuck Claremont. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network as it's a one-game matchup today. And welcome to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, well, that's your one-stop shop for oil change in the capital city and the Minot area. St. Mary Saints, they come in with a record of 2 wins, no losses. And Fargo Shanley played their first game last night, and they were defeated last night by the Dickinson Midgets 101 279. And welcome back into the broadcast booth after an absence at the end of the football season. Chuck Claremont. Charlie, good afternoon, man. You're good.
I feel like I'm coming off the DL. Got hurt at the end of the football season and went on rehab, got the knee replaced, and missed a couple games early, but I'm ready to go, big fella.
Well,
I'm not going to be sprinting up and down the stairs. I can promise you that part. But
I got to tell you, I got nervous last night over in Mandan because the last time I was over in Mandan doing a basketball game was right after my knee replacement surgery, so that kind of brought some jitterish moments back. But nonetheless, we're both rehabbed a little bit. We're both rehabbed, ready to go, and Chuck, an afternoon matinee with a couple of teams. I guess trying to show what everybody else in the East and everybody else in the West what they're going to bring to the table this year.
Yeah, coming off some tough seasons last year, both teams. 3 wins for St. Mary's, 2 wins for Fargo Shanley, and Shanley went 2-20 last year. St. Mary's went 3-19. So these two coaches, Stephen Weber in his 3rd year, he's 7-38. BJ Etzold in his 5th year, 24-66. So 2 programs looking to try to see if they can get on the rise this year and see if they can get into contention and make it to the East Region and West Region tournaments, as they've missed them the last couple years. St. Mary's 3 years, and last year for Shanley. So, and this will be an interesting game. St. Mary's, you mentioned 2-0. Hey, they're 1 win from meeting their total from last year, as we mentioned that. And I think St. Mary's has a lot of good kids on this basketball team. So I know the coach, Etzold, he's got a lot of high expectations, but the West Region's got some good teams, and surely in the Bismarck-Mandan area, holy cow, between Legacy, Bismarck High, Century, Mandan, all 4 of those teams are really good so far early in this beginning of the season.
Yeah, no question. We saw Mandan last night as they came out gangbusters against Cheyenne, and they showed that they're going to shoot the basketball. And if they do that, look out. The Mandan Braves could be dangerous. But I'm curious to see what this St. Mary's team is going to bring to the table. They got a nice mix. They got a little bit of size coming off the bench. They got the young Terry kid and Benning. And I'm just curious to see what this team is going to bring to the table here in this 25-26 campaign in the West Region.
Yeah, when you got an inside-out presence, that's the key. Not too many teams have a true post presence. And with St. Mary's and Jackson Barth, 6'5", kid, big, strong football kid, offensive lineman too, or tight end, I guess he was this year, got moved to tight end from offensive line and played defensive line too. So, I mean, he really is a true post presence, and that's something that it's a value that he likes playing inside. So that's one of those pieces you just don't see very much nowadays, Scotty. Back in our day, that was normal, right? Where you had a big post presence. This year, or this time of year, this age we're in right now, Jackson Barth, he kind of is one of those unicorns, I would say, and he's a guy that really helps out. When you got somebody like Christian Benning averaging double figures the last 3 years in his senior year, lefty so smooth. You're going to see that tonight if you haven't watched Christian Benning play. He's just a kid that's fun to watch, and he dropped 34, I think, the opening round game against Fargo North, and then Trinity threw a bunch of defenses against him, said they wanted to stop him. He just had 9 last night, but a kid that you're going to hear his name a lot in West Region.
Well, you're listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Your local Valvoline Oil Change headquarters, 25 years of the Lundins, taking care of people. Local oil actually matters, not to mention this oil change is stay in your car. Drive-through oil change that's simply performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll take a timeout. We come back, more on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show after this timeout on the PSP Network.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Welcome back to Tony Walcott on the campus of St. Mary's Central High School. Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey, glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network as we get you set for basketball action here on the PSP Network. Oh, boy, now that's great. Now we got
You got it all going, don't you, Big?
Yeah, we got it all going here. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll turn that off.
There you go.
There we go. We got that away. Chuck, let's take a look at the Fargo Shanley Deacons under third-year head coach Stefan Weber. This is a team last year, just 2 wins on the season last year. And, Fargo Shanley, historically over time, has had some pretty good basketball programs. And their head coach, Stefan Weber, is, he's just trying to get this thing turned around and get right on the back track. And by the looks of things, he's got a lot of young kids coming up that on this roster that can be one that can do that.
Yeah, he does. I mean, and he's got a good mix, too. When you take a look at, you got Jake Kraft as a senior, had a good year last year. I mean, he comes from great stock, if you want to call it that, and a St. Mary's father. So Kenny Kraft, great athlete, was a quarterback for St. Mary's back when they won the state championship in 1988, and he's got brothers that have played basketball, and so this is going to be an opportunity for him. We'll see how his season goes as he's averaged 8 points and 4 rebounds a game. Also the number 8 returning assist leader in AA, so there's a lot of expectations for this senior and Jake Kraft, but really when it comes to scoring and rebounding, it's the junior, Tommy Baumgartner, unanimous all-conference last year as a sophomore, number 10 returning rebounder, 13 scorer in AA, and so this is a guy they're going to look to. He's, a big kid at 6'4", but he's kind of an outside guy. He's not that normal guy that we talked about where you're 6'4", you're going to play inside and be that big body. He's somebody who's going to get outside. He made 43 threes last year. And then they got some kids that can play defense. I mean, Jacob Perkarovich, anybody who's a UND fan knows that name. Jacob's father, Jed, was on that 2001 national championship team as a running back. And this is a kid that he's got a bright future, both in the basketball court, but surely in the football field. Just a sophomore this year. He was an all-conference football kid. And he's going to get in your face. He's going to guard the best guy. He's probably going to have Benning potentially tonight. We'll see how that goes. And this is a guy who just can play. All-conference football kid, and his brother Isaac also was all-state linebacker back in 23. So they got some studs in that perspective, but I also can't wait to kind of get this matchup of Cutterba, it's K-O-T, but it's pronounced Cutterba. Ultimately, he's a 6-foot senior. He's only 6 foot, but I got to imagine he's a big body, loves playing inside, offensive lineman for, we can look at him out there, Scotty. Big guy shooting the 3 out there. I'm going to tell you, big, broad shoulders. He's going to be banging inside with Jackson Barth tonight. And so they got kind of that unique mix of team. Curious to see how they're going to perform this year. Got a feeling they're going to be past that 2-win team that they were last year. They didn't win last night, but Dickinson's a good basketball team.
Oh, they're going to raise some cane this year in the WDA. We'll take another quick time out on our Valvoline Incidental Change pregame show. We come back, take a look inside the St. Mary's Saints. Shanley and St. Mary's coming up next, right here on the PSP Network.
Max, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs, and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Incidental Change pregame show. Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey with you. We get set to bring you St. Mary's and Shanley. Chuck, take a look at the St. Mary's Saints under the head coach, B.J. Edsold. And, B.J. been doing it for about 5 years now. And, there's no question who the leader of this basketball team is. And that's the senior, Christian Benning, as he's off to a good start this year. But as he goes, the Saints go.
Yeah, and I would say that, but at the same time, the guy who's been potentially leading them too is Trayson Terry, where he's just a sophomore, 6'2", but man, this kid has had a good season so far. Not to mention last season, played every game as a freshman, averaged just over 6 points, but this year he's got 22 and 24 in the first 2 games, and he's a kid that's just dynamic. You're going to get a chance to see that today that gets out, runs the floor up and down. He can shoot the basketball. He's got great handles, and he's going to be a kid to watch. I can promise you by the time this kid's a senior, you're going to remember his name because he's a very dynamic kid. So as you're Christian Benning, you're loving that because now you're going, okay, fine. You want to go ahead and
I got a running mate.
double team me. I got another guy that's going to be able to shoot the rock. And then I got an inside guy in Jackson Barth. And it's going to be what's going to happen with the rest of these kids. Dominic Zander, good all WDA football kid. He can guard the basketball. Brooks Armstrong, same thing, tough, hard-nosed football kid, junior. So they've got some good quality kids. The question, like always, is what's the depth of St. Mary's going to be?
Right.
Are you got 5 guys? You go 6 guys? What's it going to be? And we know in the West Region, and surely in the West Region tournament, if you're going to be successful, you got to get to 8 deep, most likely.
Yeah, no question about it, and we're going to probably see some of that today. As interesting to see how this Keller Hertz-Barnett 6'6" sophomore, BJ Edsel told me he's the first guy off the bench. So it'll be interesting to see what he's going to be able to bring to the table as we're just about ready to go here. Good contingent of Shanley fans and St. Mary's fans here for an afternoon delight this afternoon up here in St. Mary's.
Afternoon delight.
How about that, huh?
Cue the music, Scott.
Hey.
That would have been good if you'd have had that one down, right? Well, who's the producer on this show today? That I guess that's you.
Yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you our national anthem as we do each and every time on the PSP Network.
Please remain standing as we are about to salute the flag of our great nation. At this time, we ask you to remove your headgear, place your right hand over your heart, and stand at attention as we play our national anthem.
Great camera work. Aaron Wald and what'd you say? Jim Vandal? Jim Vandal training in last night. We had Jim on board last night, did a great job. So, well, we're about ready to bring you some basketball. Here comes the starting lineups. First of all, 4 Fargo Shanley. They go like this. At one guard will be a 6'4" junior, Tommy Baumgartner. The other guard will be Michael Holcraft. He's 6'2" and a junior. At one forward, it will be Jacob Kraft. He's 6 foot and a senior. The other forward will be Jacob Prikarovich. He's 6'1" and a sophomore. And another forward spot will be Sean Cutterba. He's 6 foot and a senior. Their head coach is Stephen Weber in his 3rd season. For the home team, the St. Mary Saints will go like this. At one guard will be Christian Benning, 6'1" and a senior. The other guard will be Trayson Terry. He's 6'2" and a sophomore. At one forward will be Dominic Zander. 6'2", and a senior. The other forward will be Brooks Armstrong, 6 foot and a junior. And in the middle will be Jackson Barth. He's 6'5", and a senior. It'll be Barth, Benning, Armstrong, Terry, and Xander for the Saints. Cutterba, Perkarovich, Kraft, Holcraft, and Baumgartner for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. And we are about ready to go as P announcer Jordan Smith introducing those starting lineups. And once again, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, your locally owned oil change headquarters, 25 years of the Lundins. Take care of people. Local actually matters, not to mention this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change as we are ready for basketball.
Last year, these two teams met up on the 13th of December. St. Mary's won that matchup 62-52. Benning and Barth in double figures. 16 points for Benning, 12 for Barth. And we'll see if they can't carry the Saints to victory tonight, but the Shanley Deacons are going to be in the way.
Barth will go up against Baumgartner as Shanley in their road whites and their Jordans with red trim, St. Mary's in the home royal blue, and it's controlled by the Saints, and then it's tipped away and then tipped out of bounds by the Deacons. Saints will retain possession. Terry will be the trigger man now for St. Mary's. They lob it into Barth. He goes Benning, high left side. Now the hand back to Terry. Terry thought about it. Now back to Benning. Left side three on the way. That one's in and out. Rebound tipped into the hands. Benning, the teardrop off the window is up and good. And the Saints strike first.
Yeah, didn't get boxed out. Good job for him going right at the basket. And you can just see the touch he has already with that nice soft teardrop shot.
Back comes Holcraft. He hands it off to Perkarovich. Perkarovich free throw line. Nice dump pass down low. Cutter bus shot up. Scored and won.
A little head and shoulder fake, Scotty, has worked since the beginning of time, and that's exactly what Cutterba did to Barth. As he gave him a little head and shoulder fake. Barth was up in the air, one of the leading returning blockers as well in AA.
There you see it in our Ryan Family Dealership replay as to the free throw line is Cutterba. That one's in and out and back down, and just like that, the Deacons lead at 3-2. Here's pressure applied in the backcourt by the Saints. Running up the far side, that's Armstrong inside Barth. Barth, strong move to the 10, but he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Holcraft. Chuck, who got that St. Mary's foul?
Yep, Barth did.
Barth did, okay.
Yep.
All right.
We got a lot of lefties. We got Barth as a lefty. You got Terry's a lefty. Christian Benning's a lefty. I love it right away. Barth just got himself camped in the middle of that lane. They got him the basketball. It went right at the basket.
Barth goes 2 for 2, and just like that, Saints lead at 4-3 on a BNC Bank scoreboard early going here. Here's a hand back to Baumgartner. No, I stand. That's Kraft. Jacob on the bounce between the rings. Gets it screen both ways. Goes right. Back to Baumgartner. High left side three. That one's short. Run down by Terry. He turns and goes. Terry on the move. Nice dump pass. Barth gathers. Goes up and scores.
Yeah, I love that Barth's running the floor, too. You love to see a big guy get out in that lane. A little 2-on-2 break. And nice dump down from Terry for the finish by Barth.
Here's Kraft off a screen. He hands back to Holcraft. Holcraft on the that's Perkarovich. Taken away there by Dom Xander. He gets it off to Terry. Here come the Saints the other way. On the move. Terry in the paint. Stops. Little fall away shot rolls out. Here comes Holcraft, lead pass to the other end. That's Kraft. Kraft hangs, misses it. Baumgartner the follow. He can't finish it. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the St. Mary's Saints. Today's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway and Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Back on the other end goes Brooks Armstrong, and Armstrong's going to be fouled at the 10, and that's going to be on Cutterba. Second team foul. Let's take a look at that.
I like what they did. They full court pressure by Shanley. They broke it right away, and they took off. On the outside, it was Brooks Armstrong. Then they got a nice pick by Jackson Barth.
There you see that last dump pass from Terry to Barth as Armstrong makes one of two.
Did he make them both?
He did not. You were right the first time.
Here's Kraft with it. Now he goes to Armstrong between the rings. Armstrong on the bounce. Now here's Cutterbaugh. The big fella sets, fires for three. That one's short. Rebound to Benning. Christian on the move. Up the near sideline. Now crossover. Gets to the 10. The one-handed scoop to the hoop is up and good by Christian Benning.
Kraft with just tough defense at the half-court line, and a behind-the-back dribble got him freed up and went all the way the lane as the Saints just spread the lane, got out of there and let him just take him one-on-one.
Here's Kraft, gets it off Baumgartner. Baumgartner on the bounce, trying to back down. No, nice no-look pass there to Holcraft on the right side, and Holcraft buries a three.
Yeah, great pass by Baumgartner off the dribble across court. Love it.
9-6, Saints by 3. Here's Terry, left wing Benning. Benning eyes now, goes down low in the paint. Xander, nice kick out to Terry. Extra pass, Armstrong. Armstrong gets in the paint, dump pass Barth. One bounce, now back straight away. Armstrong fires for three, short into the hands of Barth. Barth powers his way up. Shot missed. The putback's up and good by Jackson Barth. Boy, he works hard.
He does, and he's just absolutely a tank in the middle of that lane. Just inside out again. And then next one, he took it right at the basket, got the rebound, put back. 6 points for Barth early on.
11-6, Saints by 5. Back with it, here's Prkarovich, left side three. That one misses everything. And right into the hands of Barth. Here comes Benning back the other way. Christian lead pass up Armstrong. Now he dumps it back to Benning. Benning down low, Barth. Barth operates. Little jump hook. I don't know if you want to call that a jump hook. He went up, got slipped, and we're going to get a foul.
Prkarovich had picked him up. The ball got inside after that initial entry pass to the left wing. And then, like we talked about, left-hander for Barth, and instead he just kind of faked it, went to his right. Kind of a half-armed it, threw it up. Probably didn't have a lot of chance of going in, but part of it because Prkarovich was on his arm, or at least that's what the officials say. Prkarovich says that didn't happen.
Today's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no choice to your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter. Months ahead, new installation, upgrades, and all your furnace AC needs. Again, call Dylan at 222-2155.
Prkarovich's dad, Jed, came up to tell us his pronunciation of his last name, and I looked at him. I said, "Hey, Jed, went to UND. Clearly, you didn't remember me from this summer conversation we had. Must have really stood out in your mind."
Ooh, Cutterbaugh, nifty move there.
Yeah,
little scoop to the hoop
from outside. I know that was nice. The lefty, or with the left hand on the right side.
13-8 our score. Here's Terry on the bounce. He's going to step back, wide open three from the right side, rolls off. Weak side rebound to Baumgartner. Baumgartner on the move, back the other way for the Deacons. He's going to fire for three and misses everything, and ball saved out of bounds, and that was saved there and we're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 13:51 to go, opening half. 13-8, Saints lead this one. Back with more after this timeout. Welcome back to Tony Wald Court. Lots going on today on the PSP Network, Charlie.
Yeah, Cheyenne is playing. West Fargo Cheyenne is at Minot. That's underway right now at 1:30 on another PSP Network channel. And Grand Forks Central plays Minot North at 4 o'clock. That one will be on. I think Dallas has that game potentially.
And also the championship night of the Ned Rose tournament.
Okay.
Third place in championship games there. As lots going on the PSP Network here today. Here's Terry down the left side. He flips one up off the window and scores it. Trey Terry.
Yeah, you can see he's got that nose for the basket. He went hard at the basket, just put his head down, went right at it. Nobody picked him up.
Down low they go, Prkarovich. Now here's Cutterbaugh, left corner three is up and good.
Well, first
Cutterbaugh was 7.
The big guy said, "Hey, I can go in the lane. I can show you my dribbling skills." And Mr. Barth, you're not going to pick me up. I can drop the long one.
Barth, he attacks. Barth leans in, shot up off the glass. Good no call there and scored it. Did Jackson Barth. Here's a quick return taken away by Terry. Back the other way come the Saints. Terry gets in the paint, little teardrop in the paint, score it. No. They're going to get an offensive foul on Trey Terry.
Coach Edsel agreed with it. Good call by the official as they had, I couldn't see who the defender was, Scott. He was definitely had his feet set in the lane before Terry went up in the air.
Landon Mitchell in there for Shanley. Also checking in as Keller Hertz Barnett now for the Saints, a 6'6 sophomore. He's got the job of taking Cutterba. Here's Kraft down low. They go Baumgartner. He's guarded by Armstrong. Baumgartner backs in, shot up, and scores it.
A little bully ball right there. They just cleared the floor. He gave him a little Charles Barkley backing into the lane and then wheeled to his right, jump hook.
17-13, Saints by 4, 12-15 left to go here in the opening half. Here's Armstrong with it. Now goes up high to Hertz Barnett. Now here's Trey Terry. Jabs left, goes right. Now finds Armstrong. Armstrong, 15-footer. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Mitchell. Tried to get the Cutterbutt. Taken away there by Jay Mueller. Gets it off to Terry. Now here's Armstrong, high right side. Armstrong attacks, kicks. Hertz Barnett thought about it. Terry, and that's going to be blocked by Baumgartner into the hands of Armstrong. Armstrong on the baseline. Little turnaround one-handed jump hook is up and good there by Brooks Armstrong.
Yeah, good D by Perkarovich, but just better offense as he did the jump stop, the wheel, and the right-handed jump hook in the lane.
Saints back up by 6 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Baumgartner gathers in the paint. He goes up, misses the bunny. Rebound comes down to Jay Mueller.
He had that look of, I got fouled on his face.
Armstrong, 15-footers up and good for Brooks.
Jump stop crossover, one-legged, kind of Karl Malone-like.
Ooh, Cutterba had an itchy trigger there,
yeah.
But good close out there by Hertz Barnett. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Saints. Today's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. They've been around for over 25 years. They're the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they deliver. Call now, 701-852-1700. We got a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 21-13, 11:07 to go. Saints lead it back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We realized he had 2 broken bones, was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
I can't believe I wrecked my car. There's some things in life we can't control, but what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance. Are you even a therapist? Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
21-13. St. Mary's leads this one by 8. Got our afternoon matinee here on the PSP Network. A couple of those going on today, so be sure to like and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Set play for Terry out of the timeout. Good D there. Here's Armstrong. Ooh, that one's wide right.
Violently off the glass.
Yes, it was. Cutterba the rebound. He's going to play point guard. Oh, look at the crossover, the big fella in the paint. Oh, and he goes down.
Yeah, jump stop on Xander, and Xander said, nope, that's not going to go.
How about this, Charlie?
A little hesitation right here.
How about the get and go out of the big fella Cutterba?
Said, I got it. Take off. I got it here. A little hesitation, crossover in the lane, jump stop. And Xander said, nope. We're going to get you the line.
Cutterba converts. Makes it 21-14. He will have one more. He just had 3 points last night for Shanley. He's got 9 right now for the Deacons.
All-conference football kid, you can tell, very athletic.
Oh, yeah.
Confident kid. He's sitting out right now. As we just checked in, Scotty, we got Mark Warner, 6'2", junior, just checked in for Shanley.
Here's Armstrong. Now they go down to Hertz Barnett, and he's going to be hounded there by Warner. He's going to pick up personal foul. Today's game brought to you in part by BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota, Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank.
We talk about a sponsor has always been there for us.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, good folks.
Pretty awesome.
Hertz Barnett, tough shot. Oh, and he got it to go. Nice move there by the young sophomore. He gathered it and went up and finished.
Yeah.
Perkarovich on the other end. Quick return there, and they score it. And we're going to have another First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 10:17 to go opening half. 23-17, Saints lead it. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Well, the Saints out of the timeout. B.J. Edsold wanted to get something set up. Benning, right side 3. That one comes off. Baumgartner climbs the ladder and pulls it out of there. He wants to go end to end. Now he's forced to back it out high right side. Now brings it way out near the timeline. Comes near side left to Kraft. Kraft on the bounce. Goes baseline left. Reverses. Now goes up high. That is Warner. Landon Mitchell, jumper from the right wing, is up and good for Landon Mitchell.
Kind of lost control of the handle a little bit, but then got control, looked and had a wide open 15-footer, and he buried it.
Armstrong with a crossover has it poked away into the hands of Holcraft, and we're going to get a foul. That's going to go on Dom Zander. That'll be Saints' 4th team foul.
Benning is out now, or not Benning, excuse me. Mueller is out, coach's kid, as his father. Remember that name back in the day, Joe Mueller. I think last time he coached the Saints was, 14 when they lost to Davies in that championship game?
Yep. Here's Cutterbaugh. Kraft, shot fake. Kraft gets in the paint. Nifty pass in the baseline. Mitchell, that's a tough shot. Missed it. Hertz Barnett, the rebound for the Saints. Back comes Trey Terry. Terry on the bounce. Now to Hertz Barnett. He hands it off. Dom Zander. Now here's Benning. Benning. Oh, nice no-look pass down there. Layup Zander. Oh, wow.
You had Armstrong calling for the 3, and then a great no-look pass, as you mentioned, that's got it left-handed off the bounce.
Yep. Dom Zander. Hertz Barnett down low, and he's going to be fouled. Oh, yeah, there we go. PSP camera. We got all these people watching the PSP cameras zoomed in too far. Can't see much of the game. What? I don't know. Well, the message has been passed along. There we go. Hertz Barnett.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate the input.
We appreciate the input. That's always good constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Wait till the next time I see that guy.
Hey, that's good. If he's thinking about it, there's others that might be thinking the same thing. He's probably hitting some golf balls, I'm going to guess.
I'm guessing. Here's Mitchell. Shot missed. Back comes Armstrong for the Saints. Brooks, left elbow. Now it comes out to Terry. Terry down low, looks inside to Barth. Nothing there as he bangs down low with Holcraft. And then we're going to get a touch foul out high. He's going to go against Landon Mitchell. Or no, Mark Warner.
Number 22, Mark Warner, second personal, 6th team foul.
6th team foul. Baumgartner's going to come back in. Also, Perkarovich is going to come back in. 26-19, 8:23 to go on a BNC Bank scoreboard opening half of play. St. Mary's leads this one. Here's Terry. Armstrong rises up, right elbow, and scores it.
Brooks has had a good game so far. He's got 7 points for him, and confident kid, good athlete.
Kraft back with it. Now Kraft angles middle of the floor. Enters the left side, backs down, turns, fall away shot. Good D there by Benning. Baumgartner to the board. He turns, follows, and scores.
Got in the middle of that lane. Nice rebound from just outside that half circle around the basket.
Here's Barth. Barth attacks. Ooh, nice.
12 points for him. And again, he's always around the basket, Scott. I just love that.
30-21, lead to 9 now. Baumgartner thought about a deep three, now resets the offense out near the timeline. Guarded by Xander, skips across court to Holcraft. Now back to Perkarovich. Perkarovich gets in the paint. Oh, nifty move there by Perkarovich, and he scores it.
Yeah, got in the lane, went to his right, crossed over to his left, and that kind of a reverse layup on that left side.
He's got 4 on the afternoon. Here's Benning with it, now to Trey Terry. Terry's got a screen from Barth. They double it up. Barth down low. Nice extra pass. Benning, high right side three, comes off. Rebound. Oh, we're going to get Barth, I think, on the push.
It's a good box out by Baumgartner inside. And, you know, I talked about him on the offensive side where he's made 43 threes last year, but he's not afraid to get inside. Gotten some offensive rebounds. Got great position there on the defensive side. Boxed out the big guy real well.
Today's game brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. This premium barbecue sauce is perfected on anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare.
I'm waiting for Nick to pass some of those babies out to us.
The Bones Barbecue Sauce?
Yeah,
that actually sounds, I haven't had it, no.
No, it sounds good.
Dom Xander's going to get called. Second personal.
I don't know who the owner is, Bones, but you got 2 guys who like to eat right here. So if you want, we'll talk about you a lot more. Just kidding.
I suppose you want ribs with it.
Well, why wouldn't we?
Wolbaum back into the ball game. Ooh, nice step back there. Baumgartner 3 short into the hands of the Benning. Benning back the other way. Benning goes baseline right. Kicks it to Trey Terry. Terry jabs left, now puts it on the floor, now rises up on the baseline. Fall away shots up and good. Ooh, is that a smooth move there by Trey Terry.
They picked him up outside, and you said a couple jabs, and went right by the guy, pulled up for a 15-footer. That was a hard shot.
A little step through there by Baumgartner. Wanted contact, but didn't get it. Now back comes Terry. Terry down the left side, gathers, goes up. Ooh, too strong. Rebound Baumgartner. Perkarovich. Lead pass up to Holcraft. Holcraft operates in the left baseline. Shot comes off. Benning the long rebound. 2-on-1. They got the numbers. Benning against Baumgartner. Scored and won.
Yeah, so smooth. He basically had Jacob Kraft in a blender as he was going right and left. And great job by Terry filling the lane to the right, too. Was a little wary there. There's the little Jason, not Jason Terry, but the Terry jab step shot a couple possessions ago.
Yep, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 34-23, Saints by 11. 5:45 to go. Opening half, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Partner for commercial and business loans. We not only provide lending you need to grow your business, but we also reinvest in our communities. We believe in strengthening our businesses and creating opportunities for success. Choose Dakota Community Bank and Trust for your commercial and business loans, and together let's keep our communities thriving.
Serving the community, looking out for you. At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Well, Christian Benning goes to the line. What do you got for Benning, 6?
Yes, I do.
Okay. To convert the three-point play, tried to gather that replay, but didn't hit the replay button, too. That was a nifty move there by Benning, and he converts. Give him 7. When the Saints lead by 12.
Got Mark Kinnerbrew watching the game, I see, Scotty. One of these kids might be somebody working with him in his program.
Yep. Baumgartner hounded by Wohlbaum. Errant pass gathered by Kraft. Kraft, not sure what happened there. That's going to be a suitcase violation. We'll go back the other way.
You had just kind of talked to me, Scotty, off air about the story.
Yeah,
about this young man, Colby Wohlbaum.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Etzold a little bit. He said he's had a broken leg, just got some screws out, came back. He's a guy that he's going to guard, he's going to play defense, he's going to rebound. He doesn't need the basketball in his hands all the time. And so this is his first action, and there you got to
tell high-intensity guy.
Yep. Here's a jumper by Kraft. Free throw line's up and good. The 15-footer is buried by Kraft.
Yeah, a couple dribbles, pull up, practice that 1,000 times.
35-25, Saints by 10. Trey Terry walks it in the front court. Now enters it to Wohlbaum on the right wing. Benning, now they go Armstrong. Around the wheel they go Terry. Terry, left side 3, short. Into the hands of Holcraft. There's a leak out. Perkarovich, the high school hideout, layup good.
Hey, Terry shot the basketball, and he said, I'm gone. Get the rebound, and great heads-up play. I didn't see who. I think it was Holcraft who had a nice outlet.
Here's Benning on the right baseline. Now Benning backs down on Kraft. Now Armstrong off a Wohlbaum screen. Now goes out high to Trey Terry. 7 to shoot. Terry, quick move there. Look, fakes the pass, goes up and scores it in the paint. What a nifty move there by Trey Terry.
Oh, the bad pass there by Cutter Buzz. Tried to get an the outlet and get things going to Jacob Kraft. Kraft wasn't paying attention.
For 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Lob into Hertz Barnett. He gathers it. Looking for Benning. Now they get it to him. Guarded by Kraft. Benning jabs left, goes right, gathers it. Tried to flip it up, but we're going to have a foul prior to that.
Going to get Kraft as a good crossover from Benning. Benning wanted a 3, but Kraft wouldn't let him. So Benning took him off the dribble. A little bit too much chest from Jacob Kraft, his first. I think it's his first foul.
So
that's what I have him.
Benning will tow the Serve Pro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro, and Christian buries that one.
Yeah, 8 now for him as Jacob Barth with 12 leads the Saints. Armstrong's got 7.
Got them both, did Benning.
Forgot about Perkarovich on the leak out, but
shot fake there, and Perkarovich goes back up and scores it.
Yeah, he got stuffed big time by Benning, but the ball went right back to him. Perkarovich stayed with it. 8 points now for Jacob.
Back to 10 now, 39-29. And now we're going to get a foul on Landon Mitchell.
Little touch foul. You could see that there was his mom or his dad didn't like it. I heard that, a little screech quickly.
First National Bank and Trust. Sorry, Charlie.
No,
First
all
National
right.
Bank and Trust is a full-service family.
Wow.
Independent
Starting her off right away.
Community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers, founded in 1910, and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Armstrong gets 1 of 2. Back the other way. Cutterba, his shot goes.
I think it was partially blocked there by
Yeah,
Barnett.
I think it might have been as he missed it to the other side. Benning takes a long 3, and Christian Benning buries it.
That was deep. I mean, he was a good 6 feet. That was a 25-footer, and his defender said, go ahead. He won't be saying that again.
Nope. 43-29. Landon Mitchell now finds Baumgartner. Now Cutterba. Cutterba attacks, spins, put Hertz Barnett on the floor, and goes up and scores it to Sean Cutterba.
Cutterba's got some good handles for a
Yeah,
big
he
guy.
does,
Although he's,
yeah.
he's 6 foot, so he probably played guard growing up,
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
And he gained about 50 pounds of muscle and plays a little bit more inside, but you can see he's got good handles.
43-31. Trey Terry hands off. That's Armstrong with it. Brooks backs out, still on the bounce. Now goes on the left side, kicks to Benning, catch, fire, heat check, in and out, no good. Mitchell the rebound.
Prokopowicz just takes off every time.
Here's Baumgartner. Baumgartner, a little scoop to the hoop, missed it. Benning the rebound for St. Mary's. Says, get away from me, will ya?
Yeah.
To Landon Mitchell. Here's Armstrong back the other way. Finds Benning on the trail. Sets his feet, fires, bingo.
I mean, is that Chris Mullen to a T? You know what I mean? It's scary how you watch this guy.
Yep.
I mean, just got the ball set. I mean, like effortless.
46-31. Christian Benning starting to heat up now for the blue and white. Ooh, almost a turnover. Good save by Mitchell there. Here's Cutterba in the corner. Prokopowicz. He's going to fire for three. That one comes off. Weak side rebound taken out of there by Armstrong. Brooks runs it into the front court now for the Saints. A little scoop to the hoop. Missed it. Cutterba the rebound. To Mitchell. Lead pass up. Prokopowicz. He can't gather. He does. Oh, nope. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Another turnover. 7 turnovers for Shanley in this first half.
Reminder coming up at halftime, our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Jerome's, our goal is to help get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's our goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call them at 701-852-5126.
Say metaphorically?
What? Literally and metaphorically, yes,
okay.
I did.
Wow,
yeah, I can say that. You know that, right? I'm a
can
century
now.
kid. I know that. Here's Benning.
What does that mean? Got a high ACT or what?
No. Ooh, a little teardrop. Little spin move in the paint there. Teardrop by Prokopowicz.
They got to find him because they are getting the ball on a make, on a miss, and he's taking off. These guys are looking for him too. So, and Prokopowicz got some talent.
Under a minute to go. 48-33. Here's Benning, a deep three. That one's wide right. Wilbaum the rebound. Kicks it out to Armstrong. Saints look to reset. No, Armstrong says nope. 13-footer comes off. Benning.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
There's a little T. I mean, that was pretty mild, but yeah, it was a foul first on Mitchell, and then it was a technical foul on Benning as Benning kind of got walked underneath. He didn't really like it. He just kind of turned the game. Just kind of a pretty mild one-arm push. And
yep, so Benning gets
tapped him.
Called for the personal, so.
He would, yeah, a technical turns into a personal basically, and so you'll get Mitchell with his second foul. So Benning will get to go shoot 2, and then somebody will be shooting on the other end from Shanley.
Missed that one. Today's game brought to you in part by Val Cyclerly, locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. They have a full line of e-bikes that they service in their shop. Charlie, wait to hear this at Val Cyclery.
Here we go.
Sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more. Fitness center with treadmills, ellipticals, and recumbents.
How about that? How about that for a combination? You can work out, and then you can get your knives sharpened while you're waiting.
So Benning gets, you get one of two
he
there?
Got one of 2, and then Baumgartner missed the first one.
Okay, Baumgartner misses the first tactical. He'll have another one. That one's up and good, and he gets one of 2.
You know, I love the new sponsors we're getting, right?
Yeah.
Great job for Nick and
I just love
Bryce.
I just love reading that ad because you go from
You know,
e-bikes
I tell you what, AI
to knives, and then you go to workout.
Hey.
I love it. Here's Cutterbutt. Left. Oh, wow. How about that for the big fella?
Barnett comes flying over and swatted away.
Barnett says, no way, not today.
You got that one on cam? Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do. Watch right Barnett come out of nowhere and sends that right back where it came from.
Boy, he was in the lane when Cutterbutt caught that one.
Hurts Barnett with a big swat there. Baumgartner trying to operate. Here's Prokopowicz, right side 3 on the way, too strong. Rebound by Armstrong. 15 seconds to play. Saints can play for 1. Armstrong gets a high screen. Now reverses it, brings center to the floor. Here's Terry. Terry on the bounce. Terry crosses over. Shot fake. Here's Armstrong. Catch, fire, fall away 3 on the horn. And no, that's going to end the opening half of play here at Saints Gymnasium. as we go to our halftime break on the BNC Bank scoreboard. St. Mary's leads 49-34. We'll be back with our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Well, 49-34. Saints lead it. We'd like to welcome you inside our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. accidents happen. It's a part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to help get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call us now, 701-852-5126 to schedule a collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car. That is Jerome's Collision Center.
Boy, you think about yesterday, the Saints scored, 54 in their victory over Trinity?
Yep.
Got 49 at halftime here.
Yeah,
is Grinsteiner the coach, right, at Trinity still?
Yeah, we take a look at our upcoming schedule next week. Look at that. Lots of basketball for you starting on Monday. Kenmare Bull Bells and Moa Lansford Sherwood, and then we get into some West Region action Tuesday. PSP Primetime Wednesday, and then some Class A and B basketball on Thursday. Friday, a little West Region action, some hockey, and then some tournament basketball coming up on Saturday.
So what's it cost if you want to watch all those?
Nothing.
Zero.
Zip. You can even watch PSP Primetime.
How about that? I haven't watched that one yet. I got to turn that one on.
No. No, as lots coming up on the PSP network. Well, Charlie, halftime 49-34. Saints lead it. Why don't you give us a look at our first half numbers?
All right, for Shanley, a couple guys in double figures. Sean Cutterba started out hot, 10 points in the first half of that, the first 9 minutes of that game, and at just 2, they kind of guarded him a little better afterwards. Finished with 12. Jacob Perkarovich, well, he went the opposite way. He had 2 in the first 9 minutes, and he had 8 in the next 9, so he finished with 10. Also in the scoring column was 5 for Tommy Baumgartner. Michael Holcraft had 3. Jacob Kraft had a bucket, and Landon Mitchell with a bucket for their total of 34. They were 4 for 5 from the free throw line and had 2 3-pointers in that first half. For the Saints, Benning, the last 9 minutes, he just went crazy. Had 14 points in the last 9 minutes, finished with 18 in the first half. Also in double figures was Jackson Barth. He had 12. Trace Terry had 6, 8 for Brooks Armstrong, a bucket for Dominic Zander, and then Keller Hartz Barnett had 3, and also a huge block on Cutter on the first half as they finished with 49 points in the first half, 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Got to the free throw line a lot in that first half and also had 2 threes. So they were up 25-19 halfway through that first half, then kind of cranked her up a little bit. Up 15 now, 49-34 at halftime.
Yeah, 49-34 at the break again coming today. Chuck, I don't know if you've got any updated scores yet so far on our BNC Bank scoreboard from other action going on today.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in the first half. On another PSP channel, West Fargo Cheyenne leads Minot 16-12. So I'm going to be interested to see how Minot's going to be in basketball.
Is that in the girls' side or the boys' side?
Boys. You want to see the girls?
Oh.
No girls AA games today that I see, or on right now. But boys, it's...
Well, they must be playing the boys first up there then.
Yeah, must be.
Okay. All right, well, you can find all those
Thanks
action.
for checking, though.
Yeah, my pleasure. Minot North is taking on
Central.
Grand Forks Central. That's a boys and girls doubleheader. And Minot High hosting West Fargo Cheyenne. We're at halftime here from Tony Wald Court on the campus of St. Mary's Central High School. Saints lead at 49-34. We'll be back with our second half after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
There's pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. As we start the second half, Shanley has the ball as Prikarovich. They find a backdoor diagonal screen there by Baumgartner, and it works.
Yeah, nice set play there. Baumgartner thought he got fouled by Barth, and I'm not so sure he didn't.
49-36, almost a poke away, run down by Benning out near the timeline. Now he goes to Dom Zander. Now here's Armstrong, finds Benning off a set screen. Benning turns, fires, comes off. Ooh, could have got Terry over the back, but no call there. Here's Cutterbaugh. That one's taken away by Barth. Oh, the big fella playing point guard. Barth, end-to-end. Nice pass. Terry, layup, got it.
Coach is just screaming,
Get rid of it, Jackson, get rid of it. Oh, nice diagonal pass there. Prikarovich doing a good job of running the floor.
Yeah, just takes off, run the floor. Nice pass by Jacob Kraft on the dish. Prikarovich now with 12.
He's got 12. Terry back with it now, gets it off Benning, high right side. Man-to-man defense now for Shanley. Terry fires the left corner three, comes off. Xander the rebound. Oh, nice find there. Barth, one bounce, leans in, off the window and scores it. Jackson Barth with 14 on the afternoon, and the Saints lead it 53-38. Prikarovich, and that's going to be an over and back violation there. Today's game brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. Vote each week for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Nominees will be posted on social media each Monday with the winner announced on Thursday. The Player Performance of the Week is sponsored in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn more about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com.
Scotty, our favorite Fargo Shanley guy, Troy Matterns, listening.
Oh.
He said,
yeah, listen to that.
Thanks for the coverage.
Yeah.
I listened to him.
Little scoop to the hoop by Armstrong taken away.
Yeah. Football game. Sorry, did a good job.
Offensive foul there is going to go on Prikarovich.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive. I'm sure that Coach Mattern's got some of his guys here, right? His Holcraft, Kraft, Prikarovich, Mitchell, Cutterbaugh, they all played football for him. That's a team who, speaking of.
I told him at the AAA championship, I don't know how you and Wermeyer ever coached together in football.
Yeah, no,
you want to talk about two different versions of football?
Yeah, Davies and Shanley, yeah. Boy,
I don't think he could believe it either.
We'll have to talk about Shanley not making the tournament this year. We'll have to talk about a crime.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, don't open that can of worms now.
Kind of reminded me. Actually, I used that as an example when Duke got in. Got into the ACC championship, and somehow that Miami didn't make it because of all those tiebreakers and everything else. Yeah. Same thing with Shanley football.
He probably kind of feels like Notre Dame right now.
Oh. Ouch. Yeah, I'm a Notre Dame fan.
I know you are.
That sucks.
Saints have it, Barth, and he's going to be fouled as he attempts to make a move to the hoop.
Holcraft, I think. Thought he had a steal, as double-teamed Barth down low. Almost got a...
Is it Michael or Mitchell? Didn't he just say Mitchell?
I don't think he did.
If I didn't know any better, you know I thought this guy was right here, refereeing?
Yeah. Who?
Jeff Kolpak.
Oh, he kind of with the glasses and the shaved head. Yeah, he's...
Barth operates, fall away, left-handed shot, back iron, and goes in.
Yeah, backed Cutterbaugh down inside the lane and just turned, shot over the top with that left hand.
55-38. Here's Cutterbaugh with it. Now gets it off to Kraft. Kraft directs traffic. Poked away there by Armstrong, and it'll stay with the Deacons.
So if I'd have told you our favorite Fargo Shanley guy, who would you guessed? What you said, Troy? I mean, I don't know. I put you in the spot.
Well, you did right away. Just kind of caught me off guard, you know. I don't know. You're right.
I probably would have won. I mean, he's been a fan of ours. We're a fan of his. We appreciate it when people treat us well from the announcer standpoint, right? Oh, my.
Oh, Holcraft.
You know, I tell you, the officials, I know they don't think it, but you get chippy, a little chirpy, right? You look and you kind of complain. Like, you don't get any calls after you do that.
Yeah.
And that was tough. That's a tough call. It's probably one of those 50-50 calls. 3 fouls now on Holcraft.
Just got another text from Montana. It's 50 and partly sunny out in Missoula right now.
Really?
How about that? Here's Benning goes baseline.
Oh, is that game? What time's that game today?
That's at 2:30.
Okay.
They're gonna get a foul. That's gonna be. That's Holcraft again. That's gonna be 4 on him. I think he's probably. Well, I don't know. I mean,
he doesn't look. He's looking at his guy saying, "What are we gonna do with him?"
Barth goes to the serve pro free throw line. That one's back iron too strong.
Barth shoot last year.
Barth misses them both.
Yeah, I shot 54% last year, so.
Back the other way. Here's Cutterba. He's going to fire high left side 3. That one comes off. Holcraft rebound versus layups up and good.
Yeah, I like that he's still relentless, right? Didn't kind of back off out of some fouls. Still went hard to the glass. Reverse layup. He's a guy that'll be, you'll probably hear his name a bunch next year in Coach Mattern's team.
Armstrong misses that one. Holcraft, nice shovel pass. Cutterba shot fake, and Armstrong runs right into him. He picks up the personal foul there.
Cutterba's good at that. First, seemed like immediately, first thing he does is kind of a ball fake. You say that was Armstrong that took him out?
Yep. This is the first one of today's game, brought to you in part by Minot State University. Best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State. You'll earn a degree for your career, the career you desire. With more than 96% of Minot State grads employed or continue their education, MSU grads get job, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
Cutterba made 1 of 2, Scotty, and turnover Saints.
Then we're going to get a foul on the other end. I believe that's going to be Barth.
Well, I like what Jay Mueller did. You can tell he's a coach's kid. Right away, Jackson Barth didn't agree with it. He was about ready to say something, and Jay Mueller comes down as a senior and said, nope. We've already seen what how the complaining, how that did to Mr. Holcraft. Ooh.
Baumgartner toes the serve pro free throw line, misses that one. 55-41, Saints by 14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, 14:23 left.
Mueller and Barth come out. Colby Walbaum. Walbaum is in. Who else came in? Oh, Reeve Honeyman, Scotty. 5'11 junior. First time he's been on the floor for the Saints.
As Baumgartner gets 1 of 2, cuts it to 13. Walbaum. Benning off the screen, hands off. Trey Terry. Terry on the bounce, gets downhill, flips one up off the window and scores it as Trey Terry. He wanted the end one.
Threw it right to the Saints on that, tried to get it down court.
And a steal, and a shot goes up, missed. Now back comes Baumgartner. He leans into Honeyman. Drops it off to Kraft. Kraft on the bounce, backs out, now attacks. Stop and go move there. Oh, nice no-look pass to Mitchell, blocked away by Wolbaum. Run down by Holcraft. Kraft, right side 3, comes off, and oh boy.
Yeah, got to get a takedown from behind by Dominic Zander as both guys went up high. Perkarabich had the inside. It was either Perkarabich or Mitchell had the inside position.
Zander's third personal, third team foul. Ooh, that was two kids aggressively going after the board there.
Yep.
Baumgartner, nice pass. Kraft gathers, a little teardrop on the baseline's up and good by Jacob Kraft, and we are going to have a First International Bank timeout on the floor. 13:31 to go. Saints lead it 57-44. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times
to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esfold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Well, BJ Edshold pretty vocal in that halftime or in that timeout break there. We'll see what if he delivered the message to his team. Here's Benning, ball high over his head, goes baseline right. Xander on the left wing. Now Benning gets it back. Now Benning attacks, kicks it out. Xander now back to Honeyman. Honeyman gets in the paint. Honeyman has it swatted away by Baumgartner into the hands of Landon Mitchell. Back come the Deacons. They trail it by 13. Oh, nice pass down low. Holcraft turns and fires and scores.
Yeah, somebody lost an assignment there as Holcraft wide open. Great two-hand overhead pass by Mitchell.
Terry, ooh, he beat his man baseline, gets bumped, scored and one. Oh, my. What a play.
I'm always amazed at how left-handers can continue to get to the left side. You know what I mean? You see him there. Prkarovich is kind of off him there, a little almost a 2-3 zone maybe, but great job getting the basketball and just going immediately, like turn and burn to the baseline.
So Trey Terry at the Serve Pro free throw line to convert the N1 for the Saints. Free throws short.
He's in double figures with 10 as well.
Long rebound comes out to the Saints, though. Terry, oh, what a crossover there. Shot fake, steps in, nothing there. Here's Benning. Left wing three, that one too strong. Hertz Barnett swats it out. Xander gathers, kicks left corner Benning. Oh, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. And that'll go back to the Fargo Shanley Deacons. Today's game brought to you in part by BSN Sports. BSN creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota high school and collegiate programs, from custom equipment, uniforms and coaches apparel to fanwear, branding, and more. They do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro today. Here's Kraft, left side three. That one too strong. Good weak side position that time by Armstrong as he kept Prkarovich off the board and brings it in the front court for the Saints. Hertz Barnett off the right elbow, sets a screen, rolls, nothing there. Now Benning attacks. Benning, a little teardrop off the window, scored.
Was kind of looking like he was going to pass it and kind of waited. The defense,
He's just so crafty.
Back on their heels, and he just blew right by him. Floater, 20 points now for Christian.
61-46. Here's Baumgartner on the baseline. He goes up hard. Hertz Barnett contested, but right there.
Yeah, Michael
to put it back was Holcraft.
13 points yesterday against Dickinson, and you can see he works hard.
Yeah, he does. Ooh, Terry from North Bismarck, north to St. Mary's.
Hey,
missed
Shanley's
it.
hanging in there, Scott.
Prkarovich on the other end, layup got it.
Just taken off, great pass all the way down court. Prkarovich with the finish.
Hertz Barnett, nice no-look pass there. A little jump hook off the window for the big fella.
Up and down we go.
63-50, 13-point lead now for the Saints. 11 minutes to go. Mitchell, fall-away shot, short. Baumgartner the rebound, left-handed putback is up and good.
They got to get Barth back in the game. He's coming in the game now because there's too many offensive rebounds right now.
Yep.
Who made that one, Scotty?
That was Baumgartner.
All right. Tommy, like he's my buddy, right? Jeez.
Terry, baseline. Jumper rolls off. Stop and go move by Baumgartner, leans in, misses everything there. Mitchell the rebound. Well, he's going to be fouled by Hertz Barnett.
You can see Baumgartner a little frustrated. He's thinking, hey, I'm getting touched and hit and whatever else, and the official just kind of blew him off, walked away. Good job by the official not kind of listening to it. And then again, another offensive rebound. Mitchell just went inside, got around the basket.
So Landon Mitchell will toe the Serve Pro free throw line for Fargo Shanley. They trail it by 11 at 63-52. Misses the first one, does Landon. Reminder coming up at the conclusion of this one, we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame report. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Oh. And Mitchell got him this one of two, did Landon.
Boy, I was watching Cutterbuzz. He had just great quick feet, went right around Barth. That doesn't go in. He gets the rebound put back.
Lead down to 10. Here's Mueller in the left corner, now back out high. They go to Armstrong. Armstrong caught in the paint, fall away shot, back iron. Here comes Holcraft leading the way. Holcraft attacks on Barth, blocked it out of bounds. Did Jackson Barth.
We got to watch the battle with the bigs. Both the 40s, Cutterba and Barth, are getting after it on both ends.
Holcraft off the inbounds, leaves it for Kraft. Right side three is up and good for Jacob Kraft.
They got this thing cut down into single digits, Scotty.
Yes, they do. They got her to 7 at 9 with 9:42 to go. Here's Armstrong, Benning on the left wing.
The defense is what's got him back into it.
Yeah, they cranked it up a notch.
They have.
And Benning throws it away. Cutterbug gets in there with the steal. Kraft attacks. Left-handed layup is up and good.
Hesitation, dribble, blow by, no help.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 9:14 to go. The Deacons making a run. They trail at 63-58. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, Chuck, as you said, the defense have gotten Shanley back into this one, and right now the Saints find themselves in a ball game leading at 63-58.
Yeah, it was actually a timeout that St. Mary's called that Coach Weber, I saw him on the sidelines. He kind of got his team jacked up. They came out after a Saints timeout, and they have been all over the defensive side. Ooh, that's a tough call on Mitchell.
They're going to get Landon Mitchell with the foul off the...
Just diving to knock that out of bounds.
He's going to come out. Baumgartner comes back in for the Deacons. Honeyman will be the trigger man. He gets it in to Armstrong. Armstrong gets downhill, left elbow, now backs it out. Nope, now goes down Barth, poked away by Cutterba. Run down there by Mueller. He hands back to Armstrong. Now here's Honeyman. Honeyman attacks, leaves it for Wohlbaum. Wohlbaum out high to Armstrong. I think St. Mary's problem now, they don't got anybody that can score the ball in there very well, consistently. Here's Cutterba. He gathers, shot fake, goes up, misses everything. Right there, right place, right time. Prgorovich, he misses it. Honeyman the rebound. Armstrong back the other way for the Saints. Here's Barth in the left wing. Barth working his way inside. Here's Honeyman. Now gets it off to Barth.
Honeyman's got to get inside.
There's Honeyman, 15-footer on the way, wide right. Rebound Baumgartner. Now here come the Deacons. Shanley on the move. Cutterba brings it top of the key. Has it poked away. Here comes Colby Wohlbaum the other way. Wohlbaum gathers and lays it in.
There's Wohlbaum. His defensive prowess gets a tip right to himself, takes it coast to coast.
65-58, lead back to 7. Terry and Benning getting set to check back in. Kraft, he's going to go mano-a-mano with Barth. Finds Prgorovich, and Prgorovich stepped out of bounds. And it'll be Saints basketball, and coming in now is Benning and Terry.
Yeah, you had a good comment, Scott. When those two are off, they're the playmakers, and they're your predominant scorers. And so,
well, I'm guessing you got to give them a break sometime. I'm guessing for the next 7.5.
They ain't coming out.
Not coming out.
I don't think so. Get your water now, because
as Trey Terry controls.
You're a camel for 8 minutes now.
Barth hands off Honeyman. Honeyman free throw line, nowhere to go with it. Now Terry. Barth wants it inside. Now he gets it, gets doubled up, makes a strong move, and they're going to get a foul. Trying to dig that one out of there was Mark Warner for Fargo Shanley.
I like that they tried to get the ball into him. He had great position inside, nice bounce pass. Good strong hands, too, there by Jackson Barth as they were digging on him, trying to get the ball away. He just did not let him.
Barth will toe the Serve Pro free throw line. His team leads 65-58. Reminder, we'll have also in our Planning Team Financial Shots Crossroads postgame report, Sport Clip's MVP of the game.
There's Jackson made his first 4 free throws, missed his next 2.
And we'll have our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game as Barth converts the first one.
There he goes.
Got him
both.
both.
Free throws.
Lead back to 9 now for the Saints.
18 points for Barth. Benning with 20 to lead the Saints.
There's Kraft with it. Up high they go, Prikarovic. He gets in the paint, leans in, hangs, shot. Tough one at that. Holcraft there with the putback.
Boy,
Michael Holcraft, right place, right time.
That's like, I think, 3 offensive rebound putbacks for Holcraft. So around the basket on those second shots.
67-60 our score. Oh my, Barth, he tried to throw it to Benning and Terry couldn't get out of the way.
Took it right out the beanie.
Baumgartner, he's gonna fire right wing 3, bingo!
We'll set that one up, we'll cross over, step back.
67-63, it's down to 4. Terry answer on the other side, that one rolls off, rebound to Holcraft. He's playing with 4, by the way.
I know.
Prikarovic, they tried to find.
And he has been since, what, the 11:30 mark?
Tried to find Warner on the backside, but it's kicked out of bounds. And you're right, Chuck. He's been in there for quite a while with those 4 personal fouls, and he's been doing a good job playing with 4 personals.
As a coach, and you got to know your guys too, you know?
Yeah.
He obviously knows that Holcraft's smart enough kid that he can play without 4 fouls. There's plenty of kids who can't do that.
Holcraft, tough move to the hoop.
You can see St. Mary's is a little bit, unhinged a little bit right now internally.
Barth's got 4 now.
Good take by.
So Michael Holcraft with just 3 in the first half.
They got 4 guys in double figures. Kraft's got 9.
Free throw by Michael is too strong.
They got 5 guys in double figures. Cutterbuzz got 13. Oh, no, Binchell's just got 3, not 13.
67-63. Saints by 4. Second one, that one's no good as well. Long rebound to Baumgartner. Finds Kraft, steps into a 3. That one's off. Rebound, and Armstrong runs down the loose ball.
Good hustle there.
Gets it off to Benning. Benning in the front court. Now goes high right side to Trey Terry.
2-3 matchup zone kind of almost, Scotty.
Down low, hurts Barnett, and he's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Mark Warner. And now we're going to have a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 5:40 left to go in the ballgame. 67-63, Saints by 4. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to. Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network. It's game.
Want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Well, it hurts Barnett. Steps to the free throw line and knocks down a three, or knocks down the first free throw.
Update up in Minot. Minot leads Cheyenne 48-39. 4 minutes left in that game. Whoa. Soft
Shooter's
rims
touch.
right there.
Got them both. Couple big free throws there for the big fella, 69-63. Prikarovich, left side three. That one too strong. Hurts Barnett, the weak side rebound. He dumps it off to Benning. Back comes Christian in the front court. Hands off to Armstrong. Brooks gets it off to Terry. Around the wheel they come, Benning. Now to Terry. Look down low. Hurts Barnett. He gathers, goes up. Ooh, off balance shot there. Didn't know where he was at.
Got to square up. Huh?
Yep. And to the 10 goes Kraft. Harden scores.
I like the pass up ahead by Cutterbot. A little diagonal cut there by Kraft with the layup.
69-65. Here's Benning. Benning, wide open three. That one comes off. Oh, hurts Barnett, the putback, but he's going to be fouled.
Boy, Benning has been silenced this second half at 18 in the first half. Just a deuce this half.
But good recognition by the young sophomore there of getting himself in a position, Chuck, where he can get a rebound and attempt a putback, and he did there. He's at the line for, he misses that one. That is the broadcaster jinx, I think. He'll have one more. 4:40 to go. Saints by 4. And make it 5.
A good-looking sophomore. 8 points for Barnett. 6'6", not afraid to get inside. Got the length, good feet, good defender.
Holcraft enters it. High left side to Kraft. Now they find Baumgartner. Baumgartner operates in the paint, throws one up, leans in, and he's going to be fouled by Xander. That'll be Xander's first, and that'll send Baumgartner to the Serve Pro free throw line.
It's not his first, I'm pretty sure.
What's that?
His fourth? His fourth, right?
Xander fourth, yeah.
Sorry, you said his first. I was just making
Did I?
sure. It's okay, his number 1.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine, because I had Jason Horner coaching Mandan last night, and I had Jeff Brandt coaching Cheyenne last night, so I'm not surprised.
It's early.
Huh? And Baumgartner gets them both. 70-67, Saints by 3. We've got a basketball game. Here's Terry with it.
Cutterby had both hands on the back of Barth, and I think Saints don't like it, or excuse me, Shanley doesn't like it, but that's exactly what was happening. He was kind of pushing Barth with the 2 hands on his back. As an official, you see that, you're like, I got to call it, right?
Yeah, so to the line will be Jackson Barth. His team leads by 3.
6 of 8 from the charity stripe. Shot over 100 free throws last year. Looks good today. Made 4, missed 2, made 4.
Yeah, gets them both. 72-67. Here's Baumgartner, top of the key. Ooh, nice pass, Holcraft. Good gather. Oh, he missed the bunny. Boy, that would have been a great play.
Oh, and he had a back screen from Kraft.
Benning attack, spins in the paint. Shot fake, goes up. Missed it, but he's going to be fouled as Christian Benning.
You get Holcraft. He's done. That hurts.
Yep.
Kraft should have put his hand up to take that one. That's going to be a big loss because Holcraft has played really well this second half.
Today's game brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today. Find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938. Committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. Farstead Oil.
Is MJ going to the game?
What's
today?
that?
Is Michael Jordan going to that game, Montana game, I'd imagine?
Who do you think texted me?
Well, I figured it. I was just saying.
Yep, he's going. He's there.
He's locked in, I'm
guessing? He's locked in. Looking for the rematch against the Bobcats. 7-point lead now for the Saints, 74-67. Ooh, they had Baumgartner there. Here's Mitchell. Finds Kraft. And we're going to have First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 3:34 left to go in this one. 74-67, Saints by 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
Oh, good timeout there by Coach Weber.
Yeah, saved a turnover.
Yep, and we'll see what he set up in that timeout as Kraft will be the trigger man. Somebody's got to come get it. Oh, and they almost threw it away, but Kraft gathered it. Kraft, right side 3 on the way. Bingo! Oh, tough shot there.
A little shake and bake by Jacob Kraft. Up over the top of Benning.
74-70, 3:17 to go in the ball game. Here's Benning guarded by Kraft. Around the wheel he goes. Xander now right wing Terry. Terry's got a screen. Uses it. Crosses over, gets in the paint. Shot fake. Now they come to Armstrong. Here's Benning. Benning goes baseline left. Finds Barth in the paint. Layup. Got it.
Boy, great hands. I mean, it was a great pass by Benning, but it was a hard pass, and it was in that kind of pocket pass. Barth, great hands. Grabbed it, went right up with the left.
76-70. Cutterba, shot fake, steps into a 3, rolls up. Baumgartner the rebound. And then he's bumped. I think it's going to be Barth, and that's going to be 5 on Barth.
Yeah, Barth went out on that. He's mad at himself.
He's going to end the day with 22, so a good afternoon for Jackson Barth. Hey, by the way, did you know that before you got here, went to the concession stand, we didn't get pizzas expecting the normal concession stand pizza? Yeah. Oh, no.
Did you get
A and B pizza?
Stop it.
A and B, Jackson Barth. His parents own the North. Yeah, how about that, huh?
Yeah, now you're talking about food, and I haven't eaten lunch. Thanks, big fella. Thought you were going to throw in the Planet Pizza ad next.
Baumgartner gets them both, makes it 76-72, a 4-point lead now for the Saints. 2.5 to go. Terry, shot fake, gets downhill. Terry, tough move, flips it off the window and scores it. Oh, my. Trey Terry with a nifty move to the hoop.
Yeah, that's one of those you got to hopefully you save, because love to see that baby again.
Shot by Mitchell's up and good.
Not the guy you're thinking of either, as Mitchell gets inside. He's only had 4 points or 5 up to this point. 3. Threw it up off the glass. Kind of almost in desperation a little bit there.
Lead back to 4 now. Minute 53 to play. Here's Xander. Now Terry. Woolbaum comes, sets a screen. Terry goes left, now gets back right. Shot fake, 15-footer on the way, short. Armstrong the rebound, and they're going to bring it back out and reset. They get it off to Terry. Does Armstrong. Here's Benning. Benning. Nice no look to Woolbaum. Now back to Benning. Layup, got it. Oh, was that pretty? Oh, my. Let's take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership as we go to break.
That was special. Benning stopped, got it over the left side to Wolbaum as Wolbaum kind of crossed it, and then it backdoor cut against Perkarovich and a left-handed finish.
80-74, Saints by 6 back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
6-point lead now. Perkarovich loses it, tied up by Terry. Jump ball, possession arrow, I believe, is in favor of the Saints.
Yeah, Terry, little nonchalant dribbling by Perkarovich, and Terry just slapped the defensive cuffs on him.
They get it inbound to Xander, back to Benning. Benning in the paint, flips one up, shots up and good. They wanted to travel, didn't get it.
Jump stop by Benning, kind of at a good last few minutes here.
Baumgartner on the other end, the hoop and the harm as we take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Yeah, which one are you going to look at? First, the Benning shot as he makes that, as officials did not call the potential travel there. And then here comes Baumgartner, a little scoop to the hoop, as you mentioned. That, Scott, went right by Terry.
82-76, Baumgartner's free throw too strong. And Baumgartner is going to get called for over the back.
19 points for Tommy Baumgartner. The Saints will go all the way to the other side. Shoot the N1. That's 10, the 10th foul, so it'll be the double bonus.
82-76 our score. Free throw by Armstrong's up and good.
Brooks shot 64% last year.
That's his first point of the second half. He'll have one more.
You can see he's playing good defense, though.
That one's short. He short-armed that one.
Yep.
Quick return to Baumgartner. Baumgartner down low on Xander. Step back on the baseline. Up and good. Ooh, is that tough
fade
shot.
away, yeah. Fade away from the baseline. Oh, wow. That's a good double team by both Perkarovich and Kraft, Scott. Official called a foul. So he's got a piece of the arm. Coach Weber not happy about that one at all. Still talking about it. I'm surprised he didn't change officials, you know, although Weber, Coach Weber isn't, I mean, he isn't too demonstrative.
So Benning at the ServPro free throw line. Free throws up and good for Christian. Well, maybe we got to change our choice, Chuck. I might be with you on that.
Finished the game. I mean,
Yeah,
finished the first
yeah.
half big time. Us, when they needed them, finishing the game here is
84-78. They got to go quick. There's Baumgartner. Baumgartner attacks to the 10.
no give up, and Tommy B.
Give him two more.
Just 4-point lead is all, though, so this baby
Yep.
ain't over.
84-80. Here's Armstrong back to Benning, and we're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 26.6 to go. Saints 84, Deacons 80. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
And invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Well, as Chuck said, this one's not over yet. Just a 4-point lead for the Saints. 26.6 to play, 24 on the shot clock. But Shanley in a position where they're going to probably have to foul.
Yep.
Unless they get a turnover. We'll see how long they go until they decide to foul.
Ooh.
Quick pass to Xander, and they foul Xander right away. Does Baumgartner.
Well, that was close, too. As close to the 5-second call. Benning threw a
how about that
pretty dangerous pass. The bounce pass to Xander coming back to the basketball, and Baumgartner was right next to him.
So Dominic Xander at the Serve Pro free throw line. He'll have 2.
He was 0 for 1 last year.
Well, now he's 1 for 1 this year.
Okay.
Big free throw there. Now he'll have another one.
You said ooh, and I was looking down. I thought, oh, did he just hit the net? Where's that?
1 for 2. Here comes Mitchell. Hands off to Kutterba. Prgorovich, catch, fire, 3 on the right corner. Bingo! Oh, was that quick? And just like that, the Deacons are within 2. You see it on a Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Hand back to Kutterba down in the quarter. Prgorovich, quick release. Nothing but net there with a hand in his face.
First National Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 85-83 Saints by 2 back after this timeout.
We realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Jacob Prgorovich with a big 3 out of the right corner has cut this one to 2 for the Saints.
Saints have missed 3 free throws kind of down the stretch. The second of their 2-shot bonus. They made the first 3 times and missed the second 3 times. Allowed Shanley to stay in it.
Benning will trigger it inbounds. Here we go. They're trying to get it to Terry, and they do. Back to Benning, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, is going to go against Mitchell.
2 guys down on the floor as Benning, and the ball was bouncing around, and Mitchell went to get it, just kind of hip-checked Benning. It's a tough call. I mean, it's a right call. You know, it's completely the right call, and the ball just didn't bounce properly because they would have had underneath the basket.
Mark Warner back in the ball game, so Benning will toe the Serve Pro free throw line.
Shot 78% last year. He's made, 4 or 5 the first half, 3 or 4 the second half. Make that 4 or 5 now, so 8 of 10. The Saints have shot 34 free throws this game. They made 24.
Benning will have one more. It's now a 3-point lead. Second one on the way and good. 87-83. Here they come. Do the Deacons. Hand back. Baumgartner. High left side 3. That one's short. And that's going to go out of bounds with 4.2 to play. Benning to inbound it. Taken away. Prgorovich turns and fires for 3. That one's off, and that's going to be your final horn as the Saints are going to win this one by a score of 87-83. to 83, and that'll take us into our planning team financial advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report as Chuck Claremont has made his way down to the playing floor, and he's going to get a few words with head coach B.J. Etzold and Blair. Oh, my. As we go into our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report.
Good, how are you? Good.
And right now, let's go down on the floor. And Chuck Claremont. Chuck, take it away.
All right, thanks, Scott. Hey, 3-0, Coach. Last year you got 3 wins the whole season. Got to be pleased with how you're playing right now.
Yeah, that's the thing we challenge our guys at. We got to be a little bit different. We have to play to our standard of being disciplined and having great effort, talking early. I thought we could have done a little bit better talking early in the second half defensively, but you got to give credit to Shanley. They came out and they shot the ball well. They beat us to a lot of 50-50 balls, got some offensive rebounds, so we got to sharpen those things up. But yeah, being 3-0, we like where we're at, and we got to get ready for mine on Tuesday.
Hey, how about the change from yesterday? 54 points. Slower down, tough, hard fight. Today you up and down. What pace do you normally like for your team this year?
We like to play fast when we get stops, but we should be a little bit bigger than most teams at the 5 and the 4 spots. We like to slow it down and play inside out. But watching the Shanley tape against Dickinson last night, they like to take the ball out quick, and they exposed us a little bit. We got to shore up some stuff that we do with our transition defense. So it's just good for us. We're still learning right now, and we just got to watch film and come back and get better on Monday.
Yeah, and you got great contribution from 8 guys tonight, too. That was kind of your rotation, but I think you had 5 guys in double figures. So, again, you got to be pleased with how the offense was spread out.
Yeah, we just talked about that at Chapel this morning, that it's a team approach. We had a bunch of guys that could go out for 20 any given night, and there's going to be some nights where we don't get anybody in 20, and we got to win games defensively. So it's going to be a growing process, but hopefully as these guys learn how to close out games late, we can just keep getting better each week.
Good start to the season, Coach. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Chuck.
All right, great job. Christian? Good job tonight. And, for you, it seemed like the start of the game was a little slow. The start of the second half was a little slow, but, man, it's about how you finish. And you finish with a flurry the first half and the same thing in the second. Talk about your game performance tonight and what you thought about the win.
Yeah, it just got to do, I guess, what the defense gives you. So if they're overplaying me, you got to find teammates. If they're doubling when I get into the paint, got to find teammates. They played scrappy and hard, so just if it wasn't there, pull out the ball, get it reversed, and it always comes around. So you always get
the beauty of your team, too, it feels like I think you had 5 guys in double figures tonight, and you had 8 guys that contributed. That's going to make a difference for you this season as well.
Yes, sir. No, we all been getting after it. We got the talent to do good things. We got the talent to do great things. We push each other every single day in the weight room, on the court, and it's going to be a special season.
Yeah, you talk about the weight room. I can tell from Hannah standing next to you, looks like you put some weight on this summer. That's a good thing, right? Obviously, people are going to be pushing you. Talk about that a little bit in your preparation for this year's season.
Yeah, we have a summer program here at St. Mary's, and coaches, staff, everybody, we all hold each other accountable. We make sure that if you have a job, still make sure you're coming into weights. And we have a class that I think everybody on the team is in except for just a couple guys, so we kind of hold that to a high standard.
And last thing for you, too, is last year just 3 wins. Had to be a tough season for you. You come out this year, win your first 3. Hopefully it's going to set the table for you guys for a good season.
Yes, sir. This is the first time we've started off 3-0 since I've been here, so it feels really good. We'll make sure we celebrate and on to conference play on next week, Friday.
Yeah, so, right. Congratulations. Great job. Stick around. All right, Scotty, back to you. Hold on, man.
All right, good job, Chuck Claremont, as 87-83, St. Mary's wins this one by 4 over the Deacons. A valiant effort by Fargo Shanley. Our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors are here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads get filled up with a delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. Well, Chuck, this one looked like it was going to be a runaway, but boy, I'll tell you what, this one went right down to the wire, 87-83. St. Mary's wins this one, and a good performance, as you said there, talking to Christian Bennings. St. Mary's first time since he's been here, 3-0. So you want something positive to start the season, you got it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
That's all right. It is. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, this Shanley team played hard tonight, and they got in your face, played tough defense, and so from St. Mary's, you got to like as a coach that your team was gritty enough to. They came back on you. You could have kind of put your head down and said, "Oh man, okay."
Yep.
Instead, they had guys step up, Benning and Barth and Trey Terry. They all stepped up, and I like the effort their entire team gave them. Armstrong had a good first half. Keller Hartz Barnett, he played well, had 8 points, and then Xander, he's one of those guys this year, Scott, 3 points for him, but he's guarding the other team's best guy, right? He's the one he's going to play the tough defense, and Saints look decent right here. We'll see. They play Minot, I think he said, on Friday, if I recall.
I think you look at St. Mary's and you say, okay, we got a couple of guys that can score the basketball. We got a couple of guys, as you said, in Xander and Wolbaum that, you know what, they're going to guard. They're going to make plays on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to get some garbage buckets when they need to. They're going to make some free throws. Yep. You got a big fella. You got two big fellas in the middle.
Yep.
So right now it's just a matter of how these kids all come together as time goes on. So exciting things right now for the St. Mary Saints. Well, Chuck, why don't you take a look at our our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game report final numbers.
Tommy Baumgartner led the Shanley Deacons, 5 guys in double figures. He had 23 points, 17 for Jacob Perkarovich, 14 for Jacob Kraft, 13 for Sean Cutterbaugh, 11 for Michael Holcraft, and then 5 for Landon Mitchell. So they had 5 guys in double figures for their 83 points tonight. They were 11 of 18 from the free throw line. They made 6 3-pointers tonight. valiant effort by the Deacons. They just couldn't finish it out. For the Saints, their 87 points were split out like this. 29 by Christian Benning. 18 in the first half, 11 in the second half. Finished the game strong at 9 points down the stretch. 7 big points down the stretch. 9 points down the stretch. And finished with 29, as I mentioned. 14 for Trey Terry. And a great floor game for him. 22 for Jackson Barth before he fouled out. A lot of those from the charity stripe as he was 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Keller Hartz-Barnett, he had 8 points tonight. Brooks Armstrong, as I mentioned, 8 in the first half, and then kind of went to the defensive duty in that second half, finished with 9. And then Dominic Zander, he had 3 points. And the defensive specialist, as we kind of refer him to, Colby Walbaum, came in. He got a steal and a basket late in the game. That was probably a pretty important basket. He ended up with 2 points. The Saints tonight they were 25 of 35 from the free throw line. So that's a lot of free throws. And made two three-pointers, none the second half. So all those points came in the paint from the free throw line. And not that they can't make threes, because they definitely got guys who can knock them down. So 87 points for the Saints, 29 for Benning Ledham.
Well, there you have it, Chuck, and we've got a couple more things to do as we have to give out our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop into Magic City Home Leisure on South Broadway. You'll find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Magic City Home Leisure, Chuck, and boy, I tell you what, the Magic City
what?
It looks like, I don't know, we had spas, etc. Well, I was told it was a Magic City Home Leisure, so I do apologize on that, as that's what we had last night. But nonetheless, that move of the game, Chuck, right here is you're going to see on our Ryan Family Leadership replay.
I loved it. As Benning got stuffed, kind of triple teamed almost. 4 or 5 second count almost, but a great back pass to Walbaum, and then a great backdoor cut, delivery by Walbaum, finish by Benning. That was a great move right there, and that was our sponsor move of the game.
Yes, it was. And real quick, Chuck, why don't you give us MVP scoreboard update before we give out our MVP move? Big win today for a local school, huh?
Yeah, the Legacy girls defeated West Fargo Horace, who was ranked very high, 83-76. Legacy girls beat them. That's a big win. That was in Horace, too. So a big win there. On the boys' side, Minot defeats Cheyenne, 62-54. Nice win for the Minot Magicians. They are 2-1 now in the season. And let's see, that's it. That's all I got, right?
Yeah, Jeremy Brandt at the helm there. Now, Chuck, we got to give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP. Quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And this afternoon, Sport Clips game MVP is Chuck.
Well, we had a couple guys. It could have been Barth, right? I mean, Barth played great, 22 points. He ends up fouling out. And he was kind of the odds-on favorite of going into about 6 or 7 minutes left in the game. And then Benning took over those last 6 minutes, ends up with 29 points, makes a ton of free throws. What did he make? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 11 free throws. Made a bunch when it was necessary. And Christian Benning, 34 in the first game, 9 yesterday, 29 tonight. He's our Sport Clips MVP of the game.
Yeah, you're going to see a couple highlights in this one there as he gets that little teardrop, and that was kind of the basket there that kind of sealed the deal for the St. Mary Saints. Well, that's going to do it for us this afternoon. We hope you enjoyed the WDA EDC Clash matinee this afternoon as the St. Mary Saints move to 3-0 on the season. Shanley falls to 0-2. As we give you one last look coming up this week, lots of basketball. We'll be back on the PSP Airways with you Tuesday, as Mandan and Bismarck will do battle. Also, boys hockey, Dickinson and Minot, Minot North and Legacy, and Minot and St. Mary's. That's on Tuesday in girls and boys hoops. But it all starts Monday with Kenmare Bowbells and Mohel Lansford Sherwood in boys basketball. Be sure to like and follow us on all of our social media platforms. I want to thank all of our sponsors here this afternoon, all those that you see on commercials throughout the broadcast, but also to BNC National Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, also First National Bank and Trust, Ryan Family Dealership, Serve Pro, Minot State, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, BSN, Farstead Oil, Bones Barbecue Sauce, Val Suckery, Aggie Foundation, Jerome's Collision Center, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Magic City Home Leisure. That's going to do it for this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here from Tony Wald Court on the St. Mary's campus of St. Mary's Central High School. For Aaron Wald, Chuck Claremont, repeating our final score, St. Mary wins it 87-83. For Scott Woodmansey, so long from St. Mary's Central High School.
Is proudly brought to you by